got
not terribly sympathetic.
No.
Subject,
Not
sick
really.
of Action Adams. Oh, am I sick of Kim Adams? Why'd she leave her six-figure job here in the first place? Her husband's stationed on a boat that is out to sea. Why does she need to be in Mississippi? He isn't even there most of the time. Maybe she quit popping out brats, too. Hopefully FEMA will buy her family some rubbers. My favorite moment was when her and Frank Turner were at the Dream Cruise a few years ago, and they were both served sausages. Kim Adams, in her dumb blonde voice, says, "Wow, I've never had a sausage." Besides thinking the obvious penis joke, me and my dad were like, who the hell at her age has never eaten a sausage? I also enjoyed it when she first moved and they sent Devin out to visit her in Virginia. She said she didn't have a microwave, so she didn't know how to make macaroni and cheese. So Channel 4 sends her a microwave. So this woman, who can read radar and predict the weather but can't boil a pot of water on the stove to cook with. What a moron. I know in a few months I'll have to see her again doing weather on Channel 4. I guess then I'll be switching to 7 for news.
Does seem like she wants to come back.
And here's Nick. Are those stations out of control? There's sappy, slappy stories and anchors, I.E., E, and CC from Channel 7 and the Kim Adams story last night, all 3 time slots. They should just run Steve Wilson stories, and the same for Channel 4, whoever their anchor is. I.E., Hall of Shame. Speaking of which, did you guys see the latest about the lard-ass contractor bilking people out of their money and he filed bankruptcy twice?
That one just came in just now.
Emma says, why doesn't Kim Adams and her kids move into military base housing? Usually there's a waiting list, but in hardship cases, military will usually find a place until housing is available. Also, the military provides money for housing every month in addition to pay. The higher the rank, the more the housing allowance is. She needs to get a job and stop whining. There are many people in the area that have lost as much, if not more, and don't have a career to fall back in, and a husband who is a naval officer. I feel bad for her loss, but how is her loss any worse than the rest of the people in the area? She's lucky to have her kids, husband, and parents all alive. Tired of Kim. Emma. Well, you know, it is really hard to get terribly emotional about it when you've seen these people on their roofs waving.
I know it.
And they've got nothing.
I know. And
they don't have jobs to go to. He's out on that boat ship.
I know. This is what
I mean, his job isn't affected in the least, I wouldn't think.
No, and she can get a job anywhere as a weathercaster. Come on. And she's sitting there on TV with this sappy music just playing behind this terribly sad music, and her hair is immaculate, her makeup, her clothing is beautiful.
Well, you know, it didn't even dawn on me.
Nice lamps and stuff behind her. Jeez.
We're supposed to be all crushed because she feels so bad that her parents came down there to help her, and now they're wiped out.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to work till the end of time to get back to where he was. Well, if her parents came down there, then why did she give up her job?
Yeah, I know.
Or why did they come down to help her if she was staying at home? I mean, something here.
Sounds to me like instead of being a weathercaster, she should be an anchor. Because she has a kid, she goes down there and it's just like, oh, it's too much for me to take care of my kids. Next, you know, her parents move almost next door so that they can help her take care of all the kids she has. Hey, Kim, why don't you get a job? Can you please tell me, is a Navy salary really worth giving up her high-paying job at Channel 4? Very strange. Stupid story. I went to high school with Kim Adams. She was homecoming queen. Can you believe it? Look at her. She's no homecoming queen. Doesn't say much for my high school. Ouch. People are piling on here. Something bad. Yeah. She came to the weather forecast to try one time, and she was not very nice. She chose to do the weather in the kiddie area of our pool. Small kids started splashing her, and she blew up. She was driving a Jag. Don't feel too bad for her. Sorry. She's driving a Jag? Yeah. They say that's what he said. Oh, come on. I don't know. A Jag? Should be leasing it. I mean, weather forecasters do pretty well, but a Jag? That doesn't, I don't know. I believe that. And somebody verify that. Hey guys, what's up? Kim Adams spoke at my high school commencement back in '99. She was a major man-hating... Wait a second. Why is she a man-hating bitch? Her entire speech was how everywhere she went, her male boss told her she was never going to make it. No. So at the end of the speech, I yelled, "Yeah, men suck!" And she was just flustered by it and kept going. I guess she had to be there, because now it doesn't sound as cool. Well, sorry to waste your time. You guys rock. No, he didn't waste our time. Jeez. Don't worry, it's so funny now. Oh, boy, there's more. I'm not going to read the rest of them. They get worse. It gets bad, yeah. Not a lot of sympathy for Action Adams. Nope.
Well, it's a good story for Channel 4, let's face it. It's good rating stuff. It's, somebody we all know who's going through this.
Have they been checking in with her, though, on a regular basis since she left?
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the hurricane. Anything to do with the hurricane.
I wouldn't say that regularly since she left, but since the hurricane started, before it came, they were calling down to her to kind of follow her decision-making. Was she going to stay? Was she going to evacuate? So she evacuated. So then they were in touch with her at the place she was evacuated at. Then they were talking to her, what was going on with her house. Well, she didn't know because she couldn't go back in yet.
I remember she had all of her wedding dress and her wedding pictures all in that SUV.
Well, that was ironic because the big story was all the people that were left behind, and why didn't they encourage all these people who evacuated to help some of these elderly and people who didn't have vehicles. Why couldn't people have carried a couple of them out? And there in the back seat of her car is all the wedding photos and no other evacuees that could have been carried out. So that was kind of ironic.
Oh, that's what.
That's why we were sort of
now. But prior to the hurricane, they would occasionally check in with her.
No, I think they did just once or twice.
What was the point of that? Just to. That's pretty strange. Somebody leaves the market and they go to work elsewhere. It's pretty strange to check back on them.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember exactly. It might have had to do with the weather. It might have been that there was another hurricane down there. I can't really remember why that was. But they've been all over since this point. Now, and I would be pissed too. Her insurance company, that was the upshot of the story yesterday, was that she asked them if she was covered, for this. She wanted to be covered insurance-wise in every possible circumstance. And she was told that she was, and now they're telling her that this is water damage, flood related, and that she's not covered, and it's a total loss. But even still, it seems to me at her age, and with his career and her career, they're pretty good shape to recover.
Good.
I mean, a hell of a lot better than most
of the people. So to run all that sappy, sad music underneath this and all that, it's just a little over the top.
And I think she was going to come up here for some reason, but then she's got so much paperwork to do with FEMA and everything. So she's filing with FEMA. She's going to get money from FEMA, wouldn't you think?
Oh, yeah.
There's no reason she can't get help from FEMA.
Right. And I'm sure the military is going to help in some fashion. Seriously.
But, I mean, the upshot of that story was that they're wiped out and they're finished, and she may have to declare bankruptcy.
Yeah, and they never wanted to declare bankruptcy in their life ever. And they want to get around that.
The other thing is, supposedly, if he's going to become a high-ranking officer, he can't have a bankruptcy on his record.
Okay.
So... But I don't, to be honest, I don't see why they would need to declare bankruptcy. Because if she goes back to work and the parents are there, the parents can look after the kids. The parents are supposedly sunk, so why can't the parents stay with her, look after the kids while she goes back to meteorology world?
No question about it.
Makes some cash, and they don't declare bankruptcy.
I mean, it seems like there's a lot of whining when they're sitting pretty damn good.